in from right here. Put on your headphones too, so it looks official.
Dang it! I should have got some tissue. Can you?
Follow this wave. I don't wanna play the games you play. I don't want you to leave. I just wanna make you stay. Because I love the way your body day. Okay, follow this wave. I don't wanna play the games you play. I don't want you to leave. I just wanna make you stay. Because I love the way your body moves.
Expensive prostitute. Don't try me.
And we are live.
Oh.
Woo! That was some bloopers. I feel like our sound engineer tried to set us up.
Set us up.
She tried to get us. Yeah,
I
she's
know.
trying to get us fined by the what they call it, ESC, FC, ABC, CNN,
Do re.
whoever's listening.
Right.
Lagos traffic. We're back to another
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes, it is.
I hope
Yes,
you
it
went to
is.
church this morning, and if you're a Muslim, I hope you went to the mosque on Friday. Right? We don't discriminate.
No, not at all.
Exactly.
Not at all.
Because you praising God and you have a higher power that you look up to. I think that's a problem what we that we have in our society today. We're so divided by who we think is greater than who, right? You're a Christian, you look down on a Muslim, and you're a Muslim, so you look down on a Christian. What if there was no religion?
I think all hell will break loose.
You think so?
Yeah.
That
Because
if there was no religion, you actually think all hell would break loose?
yeah, because I think even though the whole, I would say, what's the word? The whole business of religion is a bad thing. I think that religion also gives people a moral compass.
It does, but at the same time, it gives people the ability to, in my opinion, judge. They misconstrue some stuff that Jesus would have been okay with, and they think that they are better than Jesus in some aspect. We all are sinners, or if you're not Christian, then nobody's perfect, right? But when somebody does one thing, it's so looked down on. You think that you're higher and better than that person.
Well, I mean, that's just them being I would say judgmental and being hypocrites
Based on what they
because
saw from the book.
yeah,
That's
but
what I'm saying. If that book didn't exist, we won't have anything to be high except from wealth. Wealth is the second thing that comes into place.
but thinking about not having it, like I said, if you remove that moral compass from a lot of people's lives, then there are going to be a lot of people just out here doing some really messed up stuff.
They already are.
But I'm saying that it'll be more. I think it'll be way worse.
You think so?
Oh yes.
Look at the world right now and tell me what can be worse than right now. Look at what's happening over there. I don't want to. We're not going to get political.
A world without laws. A world without.
There are no laws when it comes to Ukraine and Russia right now. They're being attacked.
Okay, but we're talking about. But those are just two. But
the Romans, for the beginning of the time,
they still had laws.
They were fighting for laws. They didn't have it.
Romans had laws because Romans were the Romans
who were the Romans fighting? The Vikings.
No, the Romans were conquering.
They were. The Vikings won. Could go back in history, bro. Vikings did not lose to the Romans at all time. Now I'm not going to tell you the Romans didn't have their period.
The Romans were an empire.
They were.
But so if the thing is that if you're an empire, that means you were the most powerful. You were the most powerful nation at a point in time in the world. Exactly. So if you were conquered. So if you were an empire, that means you made the rules.
Yes, and then the people that didn't like those rules came in and did what?
If they didn't abide by it, yeah, you guys went to war. Nigga. Yeah, if you didn't abide by it, y'all went to war.
Yeah,
but everybody has some sort of rules. And
I'm not saying that religion. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, go ahead.
I'm not saying religion is wrong, right? There is a belief in a higher power.
Hey everybody, we're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
Uh so where were we? We were actually talking about religion. Religion.
We were getting very religious.
Is it better without religion? Is the world better without religion?
I just wondered how the world would operate without religion, without people thinking
I
that.
think it was just gonna be a whole bunch of ruckus. To be honest with you, I think
There is already ruckus.
no, I think it's going to. No, I'm not talking about how it is now. I mean, it's going to be I believe it's going to be way worse.
Well, okay. I mean, I think everybody's entitled to their opinion, but what I see right now, all the destruction that's happening right now is because of religion. Yeah. Religion comes first, and then politics will be right behind it. So if you put politics right behind religion, you can see the biggest division that mankind has ever faced. But I know we were talking. I think you chopped it up when I came to your crib, and you was asking. We watching this documentary about how people kind of go around and label. I don't know, people that they just meet. Their friend, and you kind of pop that question as as far as a friend go. Are we too quick to label people our friends? Do we once we call you like? You my blood, so it's different. But let's just hypothetically, you and I met at like college, and we became friends. And one day you just posted this thing on Instagram, like, you know what? Real friends are friends that actually call you every day. They check in on you. All these other people that want to call you friends are not really friends.
This is hypothetical, right?
Hypothetical, yeah.
Because I would never say that.
We don't even call each other. It's a text message, like,
Right.
Bro, you home?
Exactly.
Yeah. On my way.
All right.
But how do you think society kind of slithers around with that term friendship?
I think people use it loosely. I don't think people really know what friendship is. A lot of people believe like friendship are just people that are just going to like co-sign every single thing you do.
Yeah.
They also think that friends are going to be the ones that are going to like die for you and just say, hey, nah,
I'll take a bullet for you.
right. So
Would you
what?
take a bullet for a friend?
Well, for a friend, okay, because it's for me is I don't know.
Answer the question.
No, for me it's different from a lot of people, how a lot of people view friendship.
Okay.
Because if I consider you a friend, then I'm most likely considering you family.
Yeah.
So
the friends are family that you never had, right? Isn't that the same?
I would say something like that.
A friend is a family that they're like family.
Right. So if I call you a friend, then I call you, most likely you're going to be considered family to me. So would I take a bullet for family? Depending on the situation, yeah.
Great answer. I was about to give that. Yes, I would. Yes, we. No. I go rob a bank and I'm running out,
and you get,
and I'm not taking.
No, that's on you.
You're ducking,
right? You. That's on you.
If I die, I'll be like, funeral, man, go to jail. You come put some money in my
right. I'll do the whole, man, take me with you.
He lying like shit. He said, take me with you, but he texted like, thank God I did not follow this nigga.
Because I would be in that grave right with that nigga.
I think that I agree with you on all aspects. I think that, people want to call people friends, but they don't want to invest in that person before they call that person their friend, if that makes sense. Right? Yeah. So before you go out like on a date, or before you call somebody your girlfriend, you kind of you in it, right? You go on dates, you kind of get to know each other, you know what this person likes or what this person doesn't like. But we're quick to call somebody friend that we just met off Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. Just because we got tagged in that same picture as that person, then you guys follow each other, and then you guys start to DM each other. Especially females are great at that. females be like, "Ooh, your shoes look cute," and they be like, "Let me follow you." And then they follow each other.
But what are we gonna
Hold
say?
on. Let me
Ooh, your
finish.
shoes look
No,
cute.
we ain't gonna say nothing.
Exactly.
Like, hey, dog, where you get them Jordans from? You know, we approach it like really direct. We really want those Jordans. We want to know where you got them from. They'll be like, "No, those shoes are nice. Let me follow you, girl." Then they follow each other, right? And then there might be a guy that they're both interested in, right? And then one of them is posted up with the guy, and then they still having to put it on the gram. Now that other girl just don't like that girl no more, and it's her mission to destroy that girl's character. Even though, like a couple of weeks ago, you was calling that girl your friend, or the B word. You know, that's my B word. You know what I'm saying? So walking around and calling people your friend versus your associate, and when you do give that person that title of that's a friend, your expectations shouldn't be so loud, right?
What do you mean? Explain, elaborate.
Expectations?
Yeah.
Very easy. I meet you, we've been friends for like 3 months, and then I'm expecting that when I'm short on rent, I call you and you are there for me.
Oh,
I need $500. I go out on a date, I'm short. I send you a Cash App request for like 150. Send it through and don't ask questions. You know, I develop like bad habits. I'm not as focused as I used to be. You're not calling me out. You just like, you know what, just hang in there. Everything's gonna be okay. How's everything gonna be okay when I'm not making any changes in my life? And you have every opportunity to kind of give me that advice. Aren't friends supposed to hold people accountable no matter what the outcome is? At the end of the day, you can sleep in your bed knowing I kept it 100 with you.
Yeah.
You might not like me, but I bet you as your mind and your brain begins to capture what I said, then you're like, you know what? I don't like the way he approached me, because nobody's really told me the truth like that. People are usually telling, yeah, you know what, just hang in there. You know what? Just get on that website and just get a credit card and, you know, do the Yahoo, do the scam. But I don't think a lot of people hold their friends accountable. And I see that a lot. Not only in our community, but you know what really hurts me?
Mhm.
When I see it with like very famous Black people, our people. Do you know how many people are have been caught up doing some stuff that they didn't need to do because they were around the wrong crew, and one person could have just pulled that person aside and say, you don't need to be doing all that. Now, I'm not saying that person that you pull aside is going to be like, okay, you know, you're right, I shouldn't be doing all this. They might be like, get the fuck off of me. And they still go do what they did. But like I said, as long as you kept it real with that person, then whatever happens right after that happens.
You shouldn't
right?
even be friends with somebody like that. To be honest with you,
People
I think,
change though. I think fame, like if you and I have been friends for like 20, 25 years,
Mhm.
right? Since we were kids. And then in college, we meet this one person that's like a standout basketball player and makes it to the NBA.
Mhm.
And we know the NBA, being famous, takes you through some dark times, right? If you're careful, you go around the wrong people, you go to the club, they don't really hold you accountable because you're famous. So you start to do some really reckless stuff, right? Then you pull him to the side and say, yo, what's going on with you, man? You never used to be like this. And he's like, man, get the fuck off. You know, don't worry about me. I'm good. That changed. It's not the same person we met when he was, you know, shooting hoops at Georgia Tech. Now he played for the Clippers. You know, he's in Hollywood now.
Yeah, but the thing is that if you, perfect example, if I see you doing something and I say, hey, maybe you should chill on this. Maybe this is something you should do. And you be like, man, fuck it. I'm still going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's my sign to be like, all right, I guess that's where we part ways at. Because I'm not going to continue to waste my time. Because I would say this especially for people that are especially younger than me. When I look back sometimes and I look at the people that I hung around with and the people that I associated myself with, I was like, you know what? I shouldn't have even been in that situation.
Are you trying to say you could have been shot up? Could have been a drive-by?
Anything.
Could have been a gang initiation?
Anything.
It could have been a drop this pack down the street?
Right. And I never come back again. I could have ended up
Are you in a suitcase? a Mickey
human
Mouse,
traffic.
a Mickey Mouse suitcase. You inside a Mickey Mouse travel suitcase.
So I mean, it's and plus not only that, you know, I also think people get friendships wrong in the sense of they think that friendships are supposed to be like, what's the word, unconditional. Actually, people believe that relationships, period, any type of relationship is unconditional. Unless it's your mommy or your dad or your parents or family, I don't think it's ever unconditional. I believe it's always some sort of condition to the reason why your relationship is you are in that relationship with another person. Because and I don't see anything wrong with it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not claiming about it. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it because I believe people that you make relationships with, you should benefit from them. It doesn't have to be monetarily. It doesn't have to be whatever you can gain from, but well, actually, yeah, you'll gain something, but it doesn't have to be something that you could touch. Sometimes it could be something like wisdom, or maybe they can give you an insight on how they move and how they get their business done.
Just stay away from the ones that say, you know, crypto, we can change 500 to 1,000. Stay away from those friends.
Don't do that.
They are scamming.
You pay them you pay them $5,000, and next thing you know,
and these scammers always start off with, "You don't have to pay me anything," but then they say, "Pay me."
Or I just need your bank account information.
What? And they first you say no, and they'll be like, wait, not your bank account information. You know, I'm just saying, if I ask for one, what would your response be? They try to twist it around on you, and you be like, huh? And you're like, let me just give him my bank account. Let me see if
it's real or not.
It blows my mind when I hear people get scammed and tell me how they got scammed.
I got scammed.
Please tell us your scam story.
I got scammed before.
I'll tell you mine too, because
okay, I was on Facebook Marketplace. And
what were you looking for?
Okay, so what happened was,
sir,
let me tell you
to the camera, what were you looking for?
So what had happened was I went off Facebook Marketplace. I saw this table, this coffee table. You guys might have seen it around somewhere on your social media. There's this coffee table. If you place your phone on it, it charges your phone. It has a fridge on it. I mean, underneath it.
Yes.
All of that. So I was like, oh man, this looks sweet. I'm going to put this in my living room. I'll have drinks. I'll never have to get up to go to the fridge. I'll just have drinks underneath my coffee table.
And would you say how lazy he is?
I'll put my phone on the coffee table and it charges. This would be sweet. I was like, this is going to be amazing. So I ordered it. ordered it.
How much was it? That's the important part.
Look, we don't need to discuss that. We don't need to discuss that.
If you've been scammed before, I want to hear it in the comments.
Yeah, but we don't need to talk about the money. No, we don't.
Is it more than 500?
Look, let me just tell you this.
Oh my God.
Let me just tell you this.
Our brother got scammed for $500.
Let me tell you this. All right, let me tell you this.
With free shipping and
it's
handling.
Undisclosed information. It's undisclosed information. I cannot provide you those informations.
Or is it because you're embarrassed that you got scammed?
Look, let me just quickly finish my story.
Please do.
Okay. So weeks go by.
Weeks.
Okay. So I was getting packages.
That's the scary part. Weeks.
So I was getting packages and everything. So I was like, oh, we just went by, and I was like, I still haven't gotten this table. And so I was like, what's going on? Next thing you know, one of the packages that I got before, I opened it and there was a tablecloth in it. I was like, who sent me a tablecloth? So the next thing you know, I went back online and I was like, okay, let me find my track and stuff. It says been delivered, but I was like, I don't see it. I tried to go back on the website. The website was gone. It was like, you know,
GoDaddy.com.
You seen John Wick. So you know when after he finished like taking them out, he always orders somebody to come clean up.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly how that website,
like it never existed.
I went on that. They said this website does not exist.
Website
Mind you, some said go check the box of where that tablecloth came in. It came from the website.
So the website didn't send
So
you the table.
They sent me package.
They sent you a tablecloth.
They sent me a tablecloth. They didn't send the table. They sent the tablecloth. You know how pissed I was?
Did they leave you a message?
No,
Thank you. Come again.
they got my money and wiped. Got my money and wiped these website clean.
It must be bad because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to disclose how much.
I
it
will
was.
not disclose that information.
All right, so mine, very quick, because you know these scammers are very, very intelligent, right? So I think I was on. I'm gonna say mine was probably Craigslist. I don't know, Craigslist or Let Go, and somebody was selling a MacBook, brand new, for like $300, right? And this person, you know, Nigerians, it's even though you got scammed on that coffee table, I'm pretty sure you still did some research and you kind of, because it's very easy to get scammed on a website, but it's hard for them to scam you in person.
Right.
So then this person said, yeah, you know, I got this warehouse, and I said, see address, and gives me an address, and I Google it, and it's a warehouse. So I'm like, okay, and he's like,
That's how you know they're African, because everything is
bro,
paid.
it was so so perfect.
Yeah, that's how you know they're African.
And at the
Africans,
end,
Africans really
that's
they
what
get
I'm saying.
detailed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You can build, you can borrow, you can rent a website.
Yeah.
And you can put whatever you want on that website, scam and get it closed down. But if you can be as detailed as I'm asking you questions, you giving it right back to me. I'm asking you, show me a picture of the warehouse, you gave it right back to me. You're not texting me from an Android, you're texting me from an iPhone, so it's a message. So I know you're not like from a different country trying to scam me. He says, send me the 300. After that, I'll give you 2 for 500. So you owe me 200. I said, God damn,
this is the deal,
bruh. I thought about it, and his response was bossy. That's how when at the end of the table we're having at the end, I smiled. So he says, look, I don't have all day. I said, damn it. This guy is really about to sell this MacBook. I'm gonna miss out on. I said, okay, here, what's the PayPal information? He sends me his PayPal information. I send it back. I send him 100, and I said, okay, I'm on my way. He sends me this address. I get there. I knock on the door. This white man answers the door.
He don't know
He's
what
like,
the
who
fuck
are you, bruh? If it was today's climate, he probably would have came out with a gun. He said, who are you? And I'm like, I'm here for a laptop. He's like, what? I'm like, here's the message. You were supposed to. He says, I don't know who you are. This person must have scammed you. He scammed me. And then I went back to the iMessage, sent it turned green.
He blocked you.
I went back to PayPal to try to. That's the thing that got me though. I don't know how he made out with the money, but you can file a dispute with PayPal and they can, with the resolution center.
Cash App, they don't do that.
No,
Cash App don't do that.
That's why I tell people all the time, do not send nobody nothing on Cash App. It's the easiest way to get scammed. And you know the funny thing about Cash App is sometimes, like, even when I send you money, you send me money, the money just sitting in the Cash App. Like, I haven't even cashed it out, right? But when you send somebody money and the moment it touched their account, they immediately cash it out, you are in some deep shit, right? Because they're trying to get that money right before you cancel the transaction and close the account. People get scammed on Cash App. It's the easiest way. All they're going to ask you got Cash App? No.
But you send it to people that you know between people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, you could go to like the when you valet all the time, and they charge you an arm and a leg, and say you got Cash App, and then you be like, yeah, you pay them the Cash App, and then before they actually, because they see you send it, and before it actually goes to them, you cancel before they can accept it. You cancel it, so now they force you to wait there until they see that they cash it out. Exactly. That's how people there are different ways you can. I got the laptop I want to sell you. I'm gonna ship it to you. What's your address? I got Cash App. And then
that's why I don't trust
gullible. You send it through Cash App, and then I read this one on YouTube, and this dude was scamming people with Airbnbs, right? Well, long-term, short-term Airbnb stays. People that are moving from different states. This lady moved from New York to Houston, and he says, I have a high-rise. I can give you a short term. This is how much it's going to be. You need to hurry up. He actually brought her into that apartment, showed her the whole thing. And that was because he had leased the apartment, but he had nothing in the apartment. They had no paper. I don't know. After his lease had expired, I think he kept the key because apartments never change. They just change this doorknob, go to another apartment, so that you can't almost use the same key. Yeah, they don't give you brand new things.
This is a lot from another place.
Yes.
See,
so
that's why,
apartments.
that's why in my apartment I got my own door.
Yes.
I replaced my own door. No.
Have you ever seen an apartment complex roll around installing brand new doorknobs? No. They don't do that. And if they do, they're taking one off from one and the other so that you can't, if you have the same key, you want to go back, it won't work. And you won't know what apartment it works for.
Yeah.
That's what these deeper apartments do. The high rises are different. Some of them you got to use your, you got to use your touch. And some of them you have to use all
they got to do is just cancel your code.
Exactly. So, that's all they do. Especially these apartments that you pay like what, $1,000 to $1,200 a month. They don't care about your safety at all. They don't care. When I'm actually calling out the people that are working in these places that are okay letting these people suffer in conditions that they're suffering in. There are a lot of people that live in these apartments that have mold that should have been taken care of. And before I go any further, my heart goes out to everybody that was affected by that crazy fire that happened in Atlanta.
Oh, in Atlanta, the one that
took out like a whole bunch of people's property.
Yeah, because people are playing with fireworks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. What?
You see, that's what good friends would have told you not to set fireworks inside of an apartment building.
It depends on their age, though. If they were younger,
they would look like grown ass folks.
Okay.
No, my friend used to sleep on my couch Friday night because she locked herself out of her apartment. She texted me, "Hey, can I sleep on your couch?" Yeah, girl. What's going on? That's a friend.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yes, but, the nosiness. I just want to know what's happening.
But this,
got your own place,
no, but you being nosy is still part of being a friend. That does not disqualify you as a friend. This is what disqualifies you as a friend. You have that space for your friend to sleep, but you come up with an excuse, or you just cancel. Like, I don't want you.
How about if your so-called friend is a thief?
Then exactly, that's not your friend.
How do you? There are a lot of people out there that have friends that are thieves,
and the friend knows.
We have friends that are scammers.
What's the difference between a scammer and a thief?
No. A scammer is an opportunist. You're taking opportunity from.
But you steal.
You're stealing from.
So
people
you're a thief.
Know. You don't even know them.
But you're a thief.
But you don't know them.
I don't care though.
No, I
still don't trust you. We might be friends, but I wouldn't leave my wallet around you.
Maybe the way we heard it is if your friend is a thief stealing from you.
No. I'm just saying they're a thief. Period.
Stealing from people?
Anybody.
I know too many scammers.
Yeah, I don't consider that a bad friend.
No, I don't.
If you're stealing from me, that's different.
But if you're stealing from the man, I don't give a fuck.
The man? You mean other people?
No, the man.
No. Because they're not stealing from the man. They steal from regular people.
Like when you say you're stealing from people, are you going to a party and going through people's wallets and stealing? Or are you going to like Target and Walmart and Macy's and stealing?
Okay, perfect example. The person that just that sent me a cloth instead of a table.
You got scammed.
Exactly.
That's not the same thing.
They were stealing from the man?
That's not
were they stealing from the man?
You are the man. So yes, they stole from the man. I understand what you're saying, but if I have a friend, because I used to do it, this, I would go to like base. This is before cameras were everywhere and you would go to jail and be embarrassed. Mm-hmm. There was a time where you could get away with some stuff. You go to Macy's and you could like, listen, if you're going to steal, because I'm going to admit, you have to be kind of bold with it. So I would go to Macy's and I would buy a whole bunch of stuff, right? And as they're scanning my stuff, I go and I immediately just go and grab a chocolate bar that's in front. You know those chocolate bars they try to sell you for like $7?
Yeah.
And I just eat it in front of them. Yeah. And they won't say nothing. But I stole it right in front of them.
So you a thief?
Yes.
I can't leave you alone in my apartment no more, bro.
Bro.
I can't.
Bro. I would not sell anything from your apartment. Actually, you got like 3 MacBooks.
You see,
And I've been
You
looking at those
you see,
MacBooks.
2 of them not working. I need to get them fixed.
If you have a friend that's a klepto, that's different than you having a friend that steals from you.
I was
It-
talking to help her.
yeah.
That's the whole reason I have a couch that can turn into a bed.
Yeah, to help people, to help friends.
My friend
Yeah.
made me.
But we have friends that are down, and you almost not 100%, but to some degree, you have this. Well, I'm happy I'm not her, So, and you don't want this person to be involved. You don't want to be the person to save this person. You're okay with what this person is going through.
Mhm.
There are many of us like they're out there. There are many of us out there like that. That's what I was trying to say. Where we have the opportunity to help people, but we're so okay with seeing them go through this rocky road at the expense that you are now above them in a sense. Right? Well, you have people who are like, can you borrow me some money? Or can I come stay with you for a little bit? And you have that extra room, you have that extra space. But the thing that goes to your mind at first is, I don't want this person all up in my house, eat my food, doing this, doing that. But you don't understand what that person is going through at that time, right? Because at the same time, it could be you. You could be the person that loses everything, and the person that you're trying to save, is going to tell you the exact same thing.
You don't know who your friends are till you down, first of all. When everything is good.
Kevin, you're going in on me right now, Kevin. I didn't mean to cut you off, but he is Kevin a female or a male? I don't want to get this person wrong. Okay, Kevin, let us know, please. But Kev says that I'm the person that goes in Walmart eating all the chicken wings at the chow line. You see all the bones around there in the candy boxes. No, not me. Not anymore.
Oh,
Not anymore.
Because I was about to say, that kind of sound like something you would do. That do kind of.
I think you going anywhere and eating wings in public is the boldest thing you can do and not pay. What I would do is put like the grapes in the car
We were even muted. They couldn't even hear what we were talking about.
Perfect.
Not perfect.
Talking about, which I eat for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
What is the one thing that you do not want to see on your Thanksgiving?
Cranberries.
Cranberry sauce.
I like cranberry sauce. I like cranberry sauce.
You've been around too many.
What?
Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton and
I don't know what y'all talking about. I think cranberry sauce is good. If you actually when you sop it up with the cornbread,
Jesus Christ.
sop it up with the corn, or the biscuit or the roll.
Bro, what are you on right now?
You
son?
sop it up with the roll. Oh, I don't know what y'all missing out. You just sop that up.
Stop saying stop.
It sounds so.
What? Sop?
It sounds like it sounds pornography.
Really? Because I sop.
Stop.
So you don't gravy with your cornbread or
I
nothing?
I don't.
Oh, y'all tripping. You sopping that?
Bro, can you keep...
I be that stuff up.
We're about to end Lakers straight
Perfect
now.
example. You ever go to Zaxby's, and you know when you go to Zaxby's, they give you the toast.
Yeah.
Well, if I get some wings or barbecue wings, I sop the barbecue sauce up with the bread. What are y'all talking about?
Bro. So what do you do with Palenia and still?
I sop that.
I like the things. Word of the day is
Sop.
okay. So I like the Thanksgiving that has like variety of stuff because different culture kind of introduce different things to their Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
The traditional turkey and greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes. You and that. Macaroni and cheese. That's a definite, right?
Yeah.
The turkey, the cornbread, as you said.
Yeah.
You do what in the
I sop that sucker up. Gravy, cranberry sauce, whatever.
What's your favorite memory of Thanksgiving? Because we kind of went into like Black Friday earlier, right? But we say Black Friday don't really hit as much as it used to. What is your favorite kind of happens around Thanksgiving? The obvious to me is like I'm not working. No work. You get to relax.
Food. That's about it.
A lot of food. Spending time with family. The older you get, do the family still the way they used to when you was younger? No, because some family be like, I got to spend time with my other family, right? And then this family say, well, I don't want to be with them, and then it's like it's not the same as.
Well, because everybody doing their own thing.
Everybody's getting.
There was a time when everybody for Thanksgiving would come together under one household, but now everybody is. I got to go to this person's house. I got to go to that person's house. All that type of stuff. You see, look. Even Kevin Kev said cranberry sauce with turkey is good.
Wait, but then he remixed this and confused the holy son out of me by saying, but you can mix the cranberry sauce into pancake batter?
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
You have taken me.
Yeah, the only thing my pancakes pop up is some
syrup.
Syrup. That's about it.
Cranberry and
I've never tried that.
We
before.
have prayed about that, Kev.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% with you right there. Cranberry sauce in your, but it might be one of those things where you try it and it is
Slamming.
hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like
because I do like the cranberry raisins. I love cranberry raisins.
Mhm.
I get them in my salads all the time.
it makes you feel healthier.
No, it gives it a sweet taste to it. It gives
Okay.
it like a sweet taste to it.
Like a kale salad. Have you ever had a kale salad before?
Yeah, actually. What's this place downtown in Midtown? It's called Salada. Salada. Their salad's actually good. My first time eating there was about a month or two ago.
God, you rich. You going to in
Did you hear what I said? A month or two ago.
yeah.
So that means I saved up to go that one time.
Sticky check his bank account. Like, okay, now we can do it.
We can do it now. I got 5 minutes.
And I'm not driving either. If I put gas in my, it's over. No, but yeah, seriously, you're right. Cranberry can go on some stuff, but cranberry is not my favorite when it comes to Thanksgiving. I love to see people remixing their macaroni and cheese. For some reason, they want to make it either the cheesiest, right? That's going to send you
I can't do the cheesiest, man.
It's gonna make your stomach just do some bubblies, right?
Yeah, right. That's why I don't do the cheesiest.
And then you have people that want to be gourmet, add the bread, is it breadcrumb on top of they crusty and crispy, and it gives you that it gives you an extra gourmetish to it, right?
Mhm.
And you got the people that just keep it old school. They take their ass to Kroger and Walmart, they buy this already pre-made and throw it in a pan, and they act like they did it, and then they bring it to you. Worst thing that can actually happen, given I know you said one of the best is the food, but one of the worst is you actually trying somebody's food and it is horrible. Not that it's not good, it's horrible.
That's why you can't eat at everybody's house.
What if they bring it to your house? Everybody, it's like a pot. Everybody brings something, so they come to your house with something.
Well, then you should know who to tell to bring food to
You
your
never
house.
tasted their food before. Now you're gonna be a good friend and say this was horrible, or you're gonna be like, I know I'm never inviting this person's things.
No, I'll invite them. I'll just tell them not to bring nothing
They're gonna be like, why?
because we have enough food.
Is that gonna be you're not a real friend? You see, you're a hypocrite because
I'm
you're
not a hypocrite. I'm trying to save face. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yo, Kevin going OD with cranberry
Cranberry Sprite.
pancake, and then cranberry Sprite and Hennessy.
Is that the syrup? What's going on?
He's developing antidotes a whole bunch. If you get bit by a snake, he says take cranberry, Sprite, and Hennessy, and you will survive.
That's like Nigerians say, you're sick. Paracetamol.
What did they say in America? Go take some Robitussin. You took some Robitussin, nickel.
Or Benadryl. Is that a Benadryl?
My stomach hurt. Go take some Robitussin. My neck hurt. Go take some Robitussin. But it's bleeding. Go take some Robitussin.
No. It's actually ginger ale.
Ginger ale is where you're if you're still
Ginger ale.
What's wrong, baby?
Your stomach hurt? Go get the ginger ale out the.
And grandma always got ginger ale. And that thing that's supposed to have a whole bunch of variety of cookies, when you open it, because you happen to be at grandma's, you open it.
The one in the tin can.
And what's in there? A sewing kit. Ain't no cookies in that bitch. Ain't no cookies in there. And then she's like, oh, baby.
I did used to hate that
It's
shit.
been gone since 1972.
I used to hate that.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
Because you
snap, them
shake-
cookies. You be like, you open it, you be like, man, get this junk out.
And you lucky you don't like put your hand in there first because you're gonna get poked by the needle she got. At the time, it almost seemed like it was punishment when depending on how your grandma was, but it seemed like punishment when they would send you to your grandma's house for like the summer. There was no grandma had one TV, and that's the TV that's either in the kitchen or the living room. Where she watched
no cable.
She watching her soap operas.
There was no cable.
No,
None whatsoever.
And there was no video game. And she waking you up early in the morning. Let me get up. Go take a bath with your stinky booty. You going to church. You went to church every day too. Grandma would take grandma took you to church every day. And when she was done, guess where they're taking you? Golden Corral.
That was a Sunday.
She taking you to Golden Corral. Sometimes she might take bingo, right? But she's not letting you watch any of that bull crap on TV. Mama, it's Empire's coming on. Empire? Get your Bible and see when the Empire's gonna. It's something about the Bible, right? Or it's something about you. Grandmas didn't play, but I believe that as much as we didn't like really spending time with grandma or grandpas and grandmas, they shaped us. And for some reason, I feel like we're losing that connection.
Yeah, I
don't
do. I do. I think people are too absorbed with themselves now.
So I also think that some of these parents don't like to be told they don't like to be told what to do, what's best for that child. Right? If grandma says, don't do this, and they try to write grandma off. And all grandma's trying to do is do what's best for the child or their grandbaby.
The truth is, it does take a village to raise a child.
And in today's society, it takes a country. There's so much distraction out there. So many things that can pull a child's attention away from what's actually the main objective. They look over here, they can see a gang going on. They look over there, they can see I don't know, there's just a whole bunch of things that can really get a child's mind away from some things that can stimulate them. Back then, it used to be where they had books that kids would read and activities kids would do, and they were outside more playing. whether it be basketball, soccer. You can drive to a whole bunch of parks, and some of them are empty, but they're all at home and they're connected wirelessly, talking about what's that game that they play, Halo or Call of Duty or
I think it's Fortnite. Yeah.
They're all connected, but they're not out there in a physical world. They're all connected in a virtual.
Well, you know that's what our society is.
But we don't have to conform to that society.
It's too late.
It's no.
It is too late.
It's too late for
what are you gonna do? You gonna snatch all they
no.
electronics?
I'm not saying it's too. Yeah, you're okay, right, in the sense of it's too late, but just because it's too late doesn't mean that you have to abide by that. Like when you have kids, right, and you want your kid to be outside and play and get activities in instead of just staying at home and playing the new game.
Who they gonna play with?
What are you talking about?
Who are they gonna play
Your
with?
kids are gonna have cousins. You're gonna bring them to my house, and my kids and your kids are gonna play. That's how it used to be. That's how we used to be, bro. What the fuck?
No, because when I wasn't at your place, I was at home.
Yeah,
and so and if there are nobody else's people in
you're
the
an
neighborhood,
only child.
if there are no other people in the neighborhood to play with, who are they going to play with?
But that's why your mom always brought you to my
Not always, because we couldn't always come.
Your daddy was at church, and he had to have you at church too. So yeah, the days that you were at church was different. But you used to be at my crib a lot.
Yeah.
And you would bring your stupid Game Boy. It was later that you started to really, really want to be outside playing basketball, and we never really did football. We did a lot of basketball.
Yeah,
basketball was life. It still is life. We still now it's boxing.
Yeah,
you and I can sit down and watch
highlights of boxing all
day. Yeah. That's what happens when I come to your crib. We just sit down, collaborate, and then start watching.
Watching highlights of old box matches. Yeah, that's true.
And we see some knockouts and some. It's crazy how time has changed, and back then we would never find ourselves doing that. We would probably be texting and saying, what time
are we going out? What time are we going out tonight?
Where are we pre-gaming?
Yeah, where are we pre-gaming?
Have you talked to this person? Is this person coming? You want to meet me at H&M so we can go get the outfit for tonight?
Right.
Because we wanted to be some gentlemen. We wanted to be some lady killers. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We were actually rocking like that. What's the word? The corp. I don't want to say it was corporate looking.
It was almost that. You went to work from 9 to 5, and then after 5, you kind of let your tie loose a little bit. And but your vest is still on, and you just want to go to the bar to get a drink. That's how we walked into the club, but with some sunglasses.
Yeah,
yeah. There was an era where we would go to the club dressed like we were just coming from work, right? And then that era obviously kind of faded away.
Yeah,
and now
because we don't go out no more.
No, and it's not like. Because certain people they love going out. It's just in their DNA. You can find at a club every day, and there's some people that just understand that the club scene is no longer fun.
Speaking of, because we about to get into this, they're going to say this is a question. This is we started a new thing last week. It's called scenario. So we're going to talk about a scenario real quick.
We should have like a scenario.
We're gonna come up with the intro for that. We're gonna come up
let me say it in the Spanish way. Scenarios. Esposo scenarios. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So this is a question that was online. I'm gonna tell y'all what sucked as a child, but is awesome as an adult. So we have some comments.
No, before you read the comments, you answer it.
Oh, what's
for you? I think that we want to hear something personal before we get into some stuff.
To be honest, this is personal. The first one is personal.
Okay, go ahead.
Naps and sleep. That's personal. I want my naps and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather, bro. It started happening when I was around late 20s. And we were still going out a little bit.
Yeah.
When you were like, oh, bro, all of us are going out, you trying to come? I'd be like, all right, cool. You know what I did as soon as I got off the phone with you?
Nap.
And
then you got your body.
I got my body right.
You got your body ready.
When I was a kid, you couldn't pay me to take a nap.
You just got to invest in a whole bunch of Red Bulls.
Man,
Pray to God that when you're in a club, you know you're getting too old or you too done with the club when you start yawning in the club, right? And you just got there like 30 minutes ago.
man. And then you be ready to leave. As soon as you step into the club, you ready to leave.
What was that question again? What sucked
As a child, but it's awesome as an adult. What do you got?
growing up?
Really?
If somebody would have told me that, because when we were younger, we would always say, man, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait. And then you get to that age, and then you're like, I just wish I can just go back in my parents' house, have zero bills. We're offline again with the visual, but we can keep going.
Yeah.
Have like no bills, no responsibilities, none of that.
You're right. I can agree with that.
But a lot of people in the comments when we were looking earlier, they were all going in on naps. They love and need their naps.
I could definitely agree with that. And a lot of the comments are that.
Yeah.
Someone said getting socks and underwear is a gift.
What?
You know what? There are a lot of things that I appreciate now
Mm-hmm.
that if somebody gave me that I didn't appreciate when I was younger. Gifts is one of them. There's some gifts that if they gave me as a child, that they gave it to me right now, I would be content with it.
Is it because you're content because you're happy you don't have to go out there and spend the money and buy stuff?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like there was a okay, so I work with Madison, you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes like people like Baka, what do you call it?
Businesses.
Yeah,
Just in general.
businesses will come,
Marketing businesses.
right. And they would give her gifts, and they'll also give me gifts because I was with, because I worked with her.
Mhm.
I rock them things.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, and as soon as she sends it to me, I'll be like, oh snap. I'm like, I appreciate this.
I'm gonna wear this to the club.
Right. I'll be like, okay, I wasn't even expecting this.
Yeah. Yeah. I
My
mean,
birthday came early.
mad early.
Ugh.
But it's my size too. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Without you, I wouldn't have what I have.
Yeah, we have it in visual, but I know you can hear us, so we're just gonna keep on going with.
No, they can actually still.
They can see us now?
Yeah, they can see us.
My bad.
Yours went out.
Yeah, mine went out. I'm still trying to think of some things that sucked as a child, but as an adult, that's a question.
People are saying there's some people that said
Everybody's gonna agree on sleep,
right.
nap, sleep, having your mama cook for you.
People saying being alone in silence. Actually, I could do that. I'd be to myself.
Yeah,
I could definitely be to myself.
you live by yourself.
Quiet time, yes. Yeah. I'd be so ready to get. Sometimes I'd be ready to get off work and just go straight home and just be in my own
Element.
Yeah,
No space.
I
Nobody.
when
tell
as
you
I got
something.
older, I really realized I am a
Introvert.
I'm so much an introvert.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
You have people that love to be out there and they love to be the life of the party, and you have some people that just love to be indoors. And either or, it's just when you go out, you're not like that person that's like in the corner. Like you be out there, you be having fun.
Yeah. Only difference is like I'm the type of person that I do like to sit down and I like to observe first before I interact.
Is this before or after and Kev quote me here, cranberry, Sprite, and Hennessy? Is it before or after you have that shot in your system that you're the person that likes to be in the background? Because I remember you used to be on the dance floor just tearing it up.
That's different.
You
see, because we were at the club and we were dancing and we were enjoying ourselves.
And you had some cranberry, Sprite, and Hennessy in your system?
No, never cranberry.
You had that Four Loko.
You know what? You remember when Four Loko used to be?
I remember when Four Loko used to tear up our systems.
Man, them things that
was crack. They still sell it.
Yeah.
They should put a big ass warning sign on it. You would
the
not
kids
be the
nowadays will never know what Four Loko was about.
They probably do.
Huh?
But you know,
Nah.
I feel like we were the liquor phase. Now the phase now is about so it's about,
Marijuana.
yeah, it's about 420. You know, you go to a club right now and it's so goddamn smoky.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see a girl, you don't even have to ask the girl where she was at yesterday. Be like, your hair. You been at the club. You was at the club, yes, wasn't you? And they were like, "Why you said?" They were like, "I can smell that purple kush in your hair." I'm like, "Yeah, I was at the club yesterday." Yeah,
And I can smell that. And I can smell the alcohol that you spilled on your dress too.
yeah. Did she shower?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. When you,
No,
it could be the same
oh,
night.
she's coming to the crib.
Yeah, it could be the same night.
Wait, but if she's gonna come straight to you after the crib, you're not gonna ask her to get in the shower.
Well, I would hope. I would pray she would.
I'm exposing this.
No. I would pray she would come before. I would pray that she would be clean before she got there.
She just came from the club.
Well, if she came from the club, wait. I'm not even gonna front to you. Back when I was back then.
You like that?
No,
like
it's not that I like
you
that.
Like that?
No.
The truth is coming out.
No, chill. Back then, when I was
sweaty,
when I was going to clubs then, I ain't gonna lie to you. Back then, yes, they could come straight,
sweaty.
smash.
I want to smell that body.
Yeah, but y'all acting like we making love. She just came to get pop. She just came for sexual relations and she left. Yeah, it was
so as soon as she was done, you said you gotta go. She ain't fall asleep. She didn't say, "Let's go make McDonald's."
Okay, no, I don't just kick people out like that. Come on. No, I would have just kicked people out like that. No,
you could spend the night.
You said what?
You'd be like, you can spend the night.
No, not the night. Get your
shit together.
No, what do they call it? Get your mitochondrions working again. Mitochondrions, whatever you call them things, the ones that say you sell that give you energy. Get that working again. And then
recharge your battery.
Right.
And get the fudge out of here. All right.
I couldn't. No. I have a phobia for. To be honest, though, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do have this thing where
when somebody says to be honest with you, I won't lie to you. They're gonna lie.
No, I don't like. I don't. I really like. No, I like sleeping. I like sleeping in my bed by myself.
Yes. Okay.
So I do.
Do you like sleeping with like odor on your bed?
No.
So why would you let a girl come from the club? Even though she's just about to get her back broken.
Oh, that's why you have extra sheets.
No, but okay. Yeah. I'm about to say that's why you just take it to the couch. Or
no,
that's why
I sit there.
But you laying, yo.
I almost want to end this show right now.
The difference is
because
listen.
You just went zero.
No, listen. You gotta listen. You can change the sheets on your bed.
But the juice is just on the mattress, not on the sheets. No. I'm talking about your sweats. If you have bed cover on your sheets, right? Mm-hmm. How is it going to seep all the way through the bed covers through the first layer? Why are you acting like the sheets is like this thick?
They are that thick.
Where do you buy your sheets?
So wait, so don't you have wait? No, because you're talking about you're just talking
for the dollar store.
Oh,
why is it this?
Why would my if I bought my if I bought my sheets. If I bought my sheet and they were this thick, they wouldn't be from the dollar store. Let's be real.
Okay, where would they be from?
They would be from like
Marshalls.
Nah, they'll be from like
J.C. Penney.
No, like Lamborghini or some shit.
What the fuck?
If they made.
He's talking about some sheets that are made by Lamborghini and Bentley.
Hey, Lamborghini. I just gave y'all an idea.
I'm pretty sure they already got it, and they probably give it to you. You buy some expensive ass lamp. You open up the trunk, you know, it's in the front. They're like, what is this? You got a bed set. You know what Africans do with it? They'll use cover their car. Bed sheet. Yes, Lamborghini sent it to me.
Don't you see the horses?
Told me to cover my car.
Don't you see the horses?
I have like 5 horses on my car. They ask a Nigerian what's horsepower. Ask an old Nigerian man what's horsepower. Is the thing that make the car just be. I love asking a Nigerian a question, an older Nigerian man a question when they're not sure when they don't have the answer,
Uh-huh.
they love to act like they have the answer. Like, did you know that MLK was assassinated by Malcolm X? Yes, I was there when they sent me the. Like, no, they didn't. You're lying. You are lying.
Hold on, Kevin Kev said you used to throw over your bed you used to throw over your bed for that. I ain't gonna say it. When you're done doing that, then you throw in the corner. Exactly. That's all you can do. So basically, what Kevin Kev is saying is you just do what you had to do, take the bed sheets and stuff off, and boom, throw it in the corner and wash it next time. Thank you. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. But then if you do it on the couch, then you get the juices on the couch. Where every time you go to your couch,
You flip it.
but you still
It's like
well, guess what?
Like
Guess what? It's still gonna be all up underneath your nose.
you have the Fabrice. Yo, Holmes, you have the Fabrice. Da, 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 da. And then she come over your cracks time. She lay on your lap and she's like, "It smells nice. What is this?" Like
Vagina and flowers.
pa, 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 pa. If you're going to go to a guy's house right after the club, I know this for a fact. 99.99% of the females are going to go in that bathroom for the first 5 minutes
Yeah.
and do what I
And they
call
always say, because they always
an
say,
emergency cleanup.
they always say,
They do
oh, I need to
everything.
go to the bathroom real quick.
They walk in and be like, they check their teeth first. Then they be like, nice. And then they go like,
If you never know, they might even take a little hole.
that's what they're going to do when they smell that. They be like, and then you over there playing like FIFA or 2K, and then you hear the not the shower, but the water turn on.
The from the sink.
Not from the sink, from the tub. Nigga.
No, from the sink.
Oh, from the okay.
from the
so I'm-
sink. And you might have like some spare rags in your.
And then she come out and you be like, that is Irish Spring. Get the fuck out of here.
No, you don't use no damn Irish Spring. No, not even Irish Spring. That's Axe body wash.
I love you so much. A, you took time out to make sure that you were, fresh.
Yeah.
B, you smell like what I spray every day.
Right.
You're not going anywhere. We're gonna snuggle up. Like it's traffic. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back next week, Sunday,
Same time.
same time,
Same
and then the week
place.
after that, we're gonna let y'all have some time with your family. We know it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. I knew you was gonna say something. So
She wasn't gonna come.
Exactly. That's what she just
We would have came here on Sunday and we
knocking
would
on the door.
right.
You know what we would have done? We would have knocked on the door and I'm like, call her, and you call her like, I'm in South Carolina. She at home with her family. She over there making turkey.
Right.
We had the door banging and banging. She was like, y'all go to like one of them Black Friday sale. When I tell y'all, by the
That's
time
why
y'all
you're
do
gonna
it,
have to club let us in.
we appreciate y'all though.
Yes, we
Spread the
appreciate the
word.
love. We appreciate you guys come to watch us and enjoy
And
the
bearing
conversation with us. Yes.
through the technical difficulties, bearing with
So
us.
we appreciate that. Please like, subscribe, comment, continue, spread the word.
And if you're a real friend, like we said earlier, send me $500. You can send him 100, but send me 500. I need some bills paid tonight. I got a parlay I need to pay off. Lagos Traffic. We'll be back next week. One.
Peace.
I was serious about my parlay.